What's up everybody, Ryan here. Today we're going to be replacing a combustion blower on a York rooftop unit. I'm going to break it down step by step and show you how it's done. First things first, go ahead and shut off the power. Alright, now that your disconnect's off, never trust a disconnect. I always push the contactor in just to make sure nothing crazy's going on. Check across each leg. As you can see, we've got 0. And then also check from each leg to ground. And this is good. Now we can get to work. Alright, go ahead and cut all your zip ties, get all the wiring free. These 2 black wires are your power wires to the motor, and the 2 red wires are centrifugal switch, which basically is a proving switch just to confirm that the motor is spinning. You feed power here from the limit through the centrifugal switch, and then it supplies power to TH on the ignition control. I like to just cut my wires on both, and then there's no question about where the wires have to go, and you go wire it back up. So we got 1 on TH, 1 on the rollout, and then our 2 power wires are here, and we'll go ahead and wire everything up when we're all done. Alright, we got screws around the perimeter here of the mounting plate. Your motor mounts to this mounting plate, and the mounting plate actually becomes the bottom part of the blower housing. So let me go ahead and get that out. Alright, so we've got our new motor and blower wheel here. We've got our old motor, blower wheel, and we have to get this off of the mounting plate here. So go ahead and get your blower wheel off the shaft. That's the first thing, just like that. We have to remove these nuts, and you have to remove these spacers. That allows the proper space in between the mounting plate and the motor. So what I like to do here is get my wire wheel and clean up each nut. And I hit each one with a little WD-40. There's 1. Two. 3. And 4. So we got our mounting plate free. Go ahead and remove your spacers. we're pretty much done with this motor. All right, go ahead and put your spacers back on. going to want your wires facing the front of the plate. The plate's going to mount in just like this. So you don't want your wires coming out the back of the motor. We got plenty of wire here, but these shorter red 24-volt wires might not reach if you don't have it mounted correctly in the mounting plate. So go ahead and put these back on. And that's that. So next step is our new blower wheel. So I like to give myself enough clearance in between the top of these studs and the bottom of the blower wheel. You don't want to give too much too, because then this blower wheel will rub on the top of the blower housing. So you got to get it spaced in there just right. A lot of times what I'll do is go back to the old motor and eyeball it about, you can see where the old shaft was. So we're about 1/8 of an inch down from the top of the shaft. Alright, I like by starting with these two screws right here. That'll get it held in place so it's not going to fall on you. And I like to use the right angle attachment to get all the rest of the screws in place. And then, as you can see, give it a spin, nothing's rubbing, so we should be good. All right, let's wire it up. Pretty simple here. Take one lead off of TH and plug your new wire on. Pull one wire off of the rollout. You know where it went because you cut the wire. And plug the new one right on. And you got your power wire. And luckily for us, we got connectors right here. And that's it. You plug it in. ahead and look everything over. Pulling these wires out, doing wires, you might have a connector or another wire to your gas valve that comes off, so I like to just look everything over, make sure it's all good and tight. Everything here looks good. So we're gonna fire it up. All right, everybody, I'm wrapping it up now. Kick the heat on. Combustion blower is working. We've got no rubbing on the blower wheel on either side of the blower housing. So let's watch this thing fire up and we're gonna be good to go. That's how it's done. Not very difficult, but it's not just a pull it and replace it combustion blower. You have to reuse parts. I've seen a lot of these studs snap because the nuts are rusted right onto it. So use a nice wire wheel, put some WD-40 on them, work them off, and that'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my mess and do up the paperwork. So please like and subscribe if you like the videos I'm making, and I will see you on the next one.